All right, I'm moving back to the U.S. in about 2 more months. I've been abroad almost 3 years, and I finally made the decision to go back to the U.S. And I know I get a lot of people telling me, like, why are you moving back to the U.S.? Don't you see what's going on? And I do. I do. I've considered all of that. But when you live abroad and you're teaching abroad, you do kind of hit a ceiling unless you want to move up in the education sector. And actually, that's not something I would like to do. I would like to kind of step outside of the box a bit. And the only way that I can do that is if I move back to America, because we just kind of have more opportunities for what I want to get into in my life. So it's just more of a career thing. I think that I've gotten everything that I was supposed to receive from Abu Dhabi. And I think this has been such a, don't worry about all of this on my face. It's just Vaseline. My face is dry. But I've grown tremendously as a person. I'm talking about confidence. I'm talking about losing weight, taking my health goals serious. I'm talking about meeting people from all over the world. Like, this has been a phenomenal experience. And I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of the best decisions that I ever made in my life. And I've contemplated on this decision, and I'm like, dang, is this the right decision? Is this the right thing for me to do? Because, you don't want to, people don't like starting over, but whether you like it or not, sometimes it's very necessary to start over. And that's okay. So a lot of times I have to just keep reminding myself, like, you move to a totally different country. You're gonna be okay. You're not you're not being irresponsible, basically. I was kind of thinking, like, dang, what will make me want to move if everything is going right and I'm comfortable? And I'm sorry, y'all. And the thing is, comfort is good, but does it help me grow personally? And I have to be real with myself. No, I'm not gonna grow if I'm comfortable. I'm not that type of person. Some people thrive in comfort. I don't. I have to push. I want to be around my community. I want to be able to network. I want to be able to explore different opportunities. I do miss going to church. I want to do some pickleball. It's just several things that I want to do that the U.S. will afford me the opportunity to do. So I'm not really leaving because this country was awful to me. That's the furthest thing from the truth. This was a great landing spot for me. I was so afraid to move from state to state, but somehow I ended up moving from the U.S. to a whole new country. And don't get me wrong, it takes a lot of courage, and I know a lot of people on the internet, show like the really good parts of moving abroad. And it is really amazing, but it's also very lonely and isolating. It can get very, very lonely. You can find your community here, and you can still end up being lonely because you get a lot of time by yourself. And for me, that's something that I needed, because that's what really helped me grow. But for some people, they cannot handle being alone. So if you are considering moving abroad, think about that. Now, it's different when you move with your spouse and your kids. I think that's a totally different experience. But I was here by myself, single, and it was beautiful. It was good, but it was some hard days too. So, that's what it is. That's where I am in life right now. I'm not going to move back to my home state. I'm going to move somewhere else. I'm not going to say it right now. Maybe I'll post it much later and go from there. My arm is tired. Maybe I'll post it much later and go from there. But my biggest thing is I've created all of these different routines in this country. And I'm just kind of like, darn, am I going to be able to keep my routines when I move? But that's the thing. Your routine shouldn't change just because you change your locations. That's why it's your routines. You just find a way to create those, you just find a way to keep those routines in a different setting. That's all. Because when I started to think about it, I was like, when I travel anywhere, even internationally or the U.S., well, that is international from here, I always find a way to continue working out. I always find a way to make sure I'm eating a healthy diet. I do, so I have to trust myself with that. And also, I think I want to start dating. And dating for me, I haven't tried dating over here, but I want to date when I go back to America. I really do. I want to explore what that looks like. So I'll be doing stuff like that. And I'm sorry, I'm getting something out of my sock. Something was stuck in it, like a little rock or something. But yeah, I feel like it's time. You know how you just feel like it's equivalent to trying to make your foot fit in a shoe that's too small now. It used to fit. It used to be your favorite shoe. It used to be your favorite running shoe, and now it's too small. And you're still trying to fit inside that shoe, and you just finally realize, you know what? Let me go to the store and get some. You be like, it ain't gonna stop me from getting a good run. If anything, it'll make my run much better. So I feel like Abu Dhabi helped me expand as a person. I wouldn't say career-wise, but I would say as a person. And I'm so appreciative of this opportunity. I really thank God every day for this, just to be able to do something like this. Like, I'm probably like one of the first people in my family to do something, like this. And it's beautiful. I take this walk every day. I feel like I felt like I was so conflicted before I put in my notice with my job. I was like, why are we giving up, like, living like this, and it's safe, and I don't really stress. Like, everything seems perfect, right? It's not perfect, but I'm just saying from the outside looking in. But at the same time, I'm like, but I want to grow. I want to grow career-wise, because a lot of times when you move abroad, and you're a teacher, well, depending on what country you go to, your salary stay the same. It doesn't get bigger, but sometimes their price of living goes up. So that bites into your check, And I just can't picture myself staying in a country for 10 years, or longer or shorter, making the same amount of money. I always want to feel like I'm progressing. I always want to feel like there's more opportunity. I don't want to feel like there's a ceiling over my head. I just don't want to feel like that. And the place that I'm going next, I feel like it's going to be a wonderful opportunity for me to rub elbows with people, and get my foot in the door and really explore what's out there, because we don't even know like half of these careers that's out there. But I'm willing to learn. I'm open. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous at the same time. I'm not gonna act like, oh, da da da. No, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because at the same time, you always think when you're doing something different like that, like, this is a big step. I'm moving back. You always think like, am I making the right decision? And I don't know if there's really a right or wrong decision. I think that as humans, we adapt and adjust as needed. And I'm really good at that. I mean, that's probably due to my childhood, but I know how to adapt and I know how to adjust. And, I have a pretty nice landing when I get there. It's not like it's not going to be a stressful move. I'll tell you that much. It's not going to be stressful unless the country that I'm leaving makes it stressful. But as far as like going to the U.S., it shouldn't be too stressful just because of how I'm going to do it. So again, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm sad in a way. I'm feeling like so many emotions with this move. Like, I feel sad to leave this place that helped me grow so much as a person. I feel sad to leave this place that's so safe. Like, I can just get up anytime and walk or run and not have to worry about my safety. I feel sad to leave a place that treats me equally. I don't have to worry about being black and being treated like, however we get treated sometimes. I don't have to worry about those things. And now, when I move back, I am going to have to worry about safety. It's like I'm going to have to rewire my brain a bit. So I think I haven't been gone from the U.S. a long time, but it's been long enough. I've been gone since January 2024. What is it? 2026 right now. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's gonna be something. I do miss the season, so I am excited to go back and experience the seasons. I am excited to go back and eat the food. I am excited to go back and have like a variety of stores to go to, a variety of people to talk to that understand, me. It's a lot of people here from the Middle East, the UK, a few from America, but I'm going to be happy to be around Americans. Oh yeah, I just got my nose pierced again. This is my third time having my nose pierced. It was only $35 in Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna miss these cheap prices. I get my nails done. I get my massage. There's a lady that come to my house and do my massage. I have a lady that come to my house and clean it. Like, these are not small things that I'm giving up. I'm really sacrificing. I feel like I am. So again, it's exciting, but at the same time, I'm nervous. And that's just my update. If y'all have any questions, please post a comment below. Let me know what y'all want to know, and we're going to talk about it, because I really love to talk, but sometimes I don't do it. I felt like I was kind of overwhelmed by, my decision to move back to America. It's really overwhelming. It's so, because you have so many emotions, like I just explained. So yeah, let me know if you ever lived abroad and moved back to America, how you feeling about that, or if you're planning to leave America. I'll let her know that too. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna be consistent with YouTube, and I pray that y'all stay for the journey. Bye.